Junkies here at RacineSportsZone.com. Steve Sparky, Fifer from 105.7 The Fan, Gery Woelfel from the Racine Journal-Times. Time now to talk about...
Hey, did I tell you it's great to have you back? You know, you were on a hiatus there for a while.
Yeah.
You know, and last week I had to fly solo and I felt naked. I didn't have a guy sitting next to me, you know.
Was it okay,
driving the...
Did you do okay?
We did okay, yeah.
Good.
Yeah, we had Dan Miller from St. Catharines in, and he was terrific. But, you know, it's just not the same with you here.
Did you show him, or did you tell him I wore his St. Cat shirt in the Bucket Ice Challenge video?
I totally forgot about that.
I've got it on my phone. I got to show it to him. I was wearing the St. Cat shirt. I got a lot of compliments on my St. Cat shirt.
There you go.
I did. Now,
Angel Nation loves you, by the way. I'm at Walgreens last week, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm getting a prescription, and this man comes up to me and goes, "Yeah, I really like Sports Junkies. And that guy you got, Fifer, man, he's good."
Well, I appreciate it. Tell Coach Letch I said thanks.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but let's say Cats. They're not going to lose the game, right?
Now, they lost one already.
No, but I mean, when they get in the conference, they're not losing the game.
Oh, yeah, I think they could. I think they could trip up. I don't think their first game, which was a loss, is indicative of the talent of this team or its potential. But they do have a lot of young players, and when you have that many young players, I think you're going to be prone to ups and downs.
But they were young last year, and now they're a year older.
Well, they got Catholic Central on their schedule, and Catholic
Central's always tough. You're right.
And I'll tell you what, they could be one of the top 2 or 3 teams in the county, even though they're probably the smallest school, or one of the smallest schools. That team is loaded, and of course, they've always had good coaching there. So
Catholic Central returns a lot of same guys from last year?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, let's face it. I mean, they could return nobody, and Aldridge would have that team.
Sure.
He's in pretty good
one
shape.
Of the best coaches in the state.
No question. I mean, his record speaks for itself. But getting back to St. Catharines, I think as the season gets progresses, they're going to get better. I mean, they do have some good, talented young players, and the Bumpus twins who play quarterback, wide receiver. Yep. I think they're special talents. And Dan Miller, you know, the one thing about St. Catharines that has impressed me, especially with Dan Miller, is how he's bonded these guys. I mean, they're really a together group. Right. And in high school sports, that goes a long way.
No question. So that's St. Cat's. What about Burlington Catholic Central? You talked about them. How did they look early?
They look good. I mean, they came off, I don't know if you saw this, they beat Whitewater. And Whitewater's what, Division II?
I think so. Not sure.
And Whitewater has traditionally had a good program, and they smoked them. I mean, it wasn't like, you know, a 10-3, 10-7 game. Right. I mean, they took it to them. And if that's indicative of how good this Catholic Central team is,
because Catholic Central normally...
They're going to be... Yeah.
I'm just going to say, normally Catholic Central starts slow and builds steam, and then by the time they're in the playoffs, they're just knocking jokers out. That's all they're doing.
Exactly. And another classic example of team getting better and better as the season goes on. But they came storming out of the gates here. And like I said, if this is an indication of how good this team is, they're going to be tough to beat.
Racine Lutheran. I want to talk about that. Do you know who has been interning for the Fan this summer?
I do. I know.
Clay Stevens.
I know.
And
a former Racine Lutheran standout.
Correct.
In basketball in particular. And he played football.
And had to play offensive line in football.
Remember, we talked about him one time.
Yes, we did. I talked to him about it, too.
Is that right?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
I mean, he sacrificed being the quarterback to play, what was it,
offensive line, yeah. And it's funny, because I was talking to him the other day, because his last day actually interning for us is coming up on Friday. And I said, so, you know, you're going to Whitewater, you're doing radio, whatever. He's like, I really don't want to do radio. He's
like,
I
know a guy who went to Whitewater and did radio. It worked out for him.
Who? Who's he talking about?
There we go. Let's move on.
Okay, so getting back to Clay. So he said he really wants to get into coaching at some point.
He'd be a good coach. He'd be a terrific coach.
Yeah. Now, what about this football team? Because when Clay was there, the numbers weren't all that great, and guys got forced into playing positions that they probably shouldn't be playing.
Well, I'll tell you what. If they gave out an award for the coach with the most patience, it would have to go to Scott Smith, because the last couple of years they have taken I mean, they have been through some really tough times. Yep. And I think now they're starting to see reaping the rewards of their work and their diligence. And Shamaz Williams, the running back.
Stud.
Yeah. So, I mean, this is the guy that I think people around here should keep an eye on because he's got excellent potential. And when you're playing at that level, if you have a star player who can break one for you every once in a while, you got a chance. And that kid can do it for him.
No question. So there you go. There is another fun look at the Metro. I'll tell you something. I am going to be shocked. I'm going to say it again. If St. Cat's loses a game in conference, there's the challenge, Dan Miller. Go get it.
Oh, wow.
Go get it.
You just gave Catholic Central some fodder there.
Because this is what I said. That's fine. Have fun. But this is last year when they got on their run, as young as they were.
Yeah.
I just looked at it. They're going to win 3 or 4 state championships in a row. Because
St. Catherine's?
Because they are so
championship.
Talented.
Wait
Yeah.
a second. That's escalating.
No, I didn't say that now. I'm just saying I don't expect them to lose a conference game. That's what I'm saying.
All right, I'll bet you a Kewpie burger that they do. Not that I want them to. I will say they will lose to Catholic Central down the road.
So you're already projecting they're going to lose to Catholic Central?
I do, and it's no reflection on St. Catherine's.
Obviously it is. You just bet against them.
No. I'm just saying.
So you don't like St. Cat's?
No.
Why don't you like St. Cat's?
Let's. We call Greg Geeson, our producer, the instigator.
Yeah,
you're an instigator too.
Coach Lex always liked you. I don't know why you don't like him. It's just amazing.
But again, it's out of respect for Catholic Central. I think they could have really a special team based on that opening game. And I know you don't want to get too caught up in opening games, but they beat a team that is pretty decent and it is much larger. So
well, we'll see. Like I said, Burlington Catholic Central normally starts, a little slow and builds steam. If they start fast, it's gonna be tough to beat them later. He is Gery Woelfel of the Racine Journal-Times. Steve Sparky Fifer from 105.7 FM. The Fan will talk to you next time here on Sports Junkies at RacineSportZone.com.